Hello everyone. Do we have any viewers?
Yeah, we have very few viewers, but talk.
Talk.
Yeah, do something that has to do with this while I'll fix tech.
We had some tech issues as usual, but Gordon is working on it. But at least now we're rolling. We have on the feature match Sly, it looks like, right? Versus Blue White Standstill. So that's a kind of iconic matchup in Premodern. I'm not sure what the standings are right now in the match. We have we have Jens. No, those are outdated names. So never mind the names in the top. And this is round 2 as well. So we're going to catch up on that as well.
But they are, however, 1-0 both players.
Yeah, in the matches.
Yes.
So should I get their names?
We have it. If one of those,
Yeah.
it's table 4.
It's table 4. I'm not sure now.
Icarus Jocks, thank you very much for the follow.
Table 4.
So Jose and George, and who is who? I have no idea.
Luis, do you know who is who? The red shirt.
Jorge is this one.
Is the red one George?
Yeah.
Let's just that name, and he plays something. Landstill, it seems.
Yes.
Jorge is playing Landstill and Jose Ramon is playing Slide.
And they're both Spanish.
And
right? Yeah.
are they 1-1 in games? Do you know that?
Could you check? Yeah.
Could check.
The flags.
Yeah, I'm on it.
You do it really nice.
Oh yeah, but sorry.
Jose Ramon wins 1-0.
One. Who has won? Who has won?
Jose Ramon.
Jose.
Jose is
Yeah.
1-0. Okay.
So 1-0 to Jose.
Both are players in Madrid League.
So 2 Spanish players. There we have the Spanish flags.
And locally
Two
then.
Madrid players.
Yeah, 2 Madrid players. Francisco just informed us. He's the guy that hosts and organized the Madrid Premodern League and the Madrid Premodern community. And these 2 are both playing in the league.
So Sly against Landstill. That's a pretty close matchup, I would say. What would you say, Martin? You played that a couple of times, or at least you know the decks.
I don't think I've ever played that matchup, but it should be pretty close, I think. I mean, it depends. I think before Cyborg, it's often very tough. I mean, for most decks, but I think it's tough also for Blue White Standstill before Cyborg versus Sly. But after Cyborg, I think it's get much better when you have Blue Blasts and whatever like tools you prefer to combat Sly. If it's like Circle Red or if it's like extra life gain, or but just adding like some 4 Blue Blasts together with the swords, that does a big difference.
Yeah, that's blasted. Suffering Vortex is a beating.
So how do we show cards?
We won't.
We won't?
Not right now.
Okay. But that's anyway, for those who don't know, Sulfuric Vortex is an enchantment that makes so that players cannot gain life, and it also deals 2 damage to each player during their upkeep.
You're messing with my share.
Do you have a sneaky beer?
I have a sneaky beer.
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get rid of my hangover. Oh, did I have...
The coffee didn't help?
I have a sneaky beer.
Are you updating the beer meter?
Yeah, it's on 2.
Okay.
You can 2, 3, just because of hungoverness. But yeah, Sly is down 2 cards. It's Jackal Pop in hand, Jackal Pop in play.
Okay, life totals we have 11-11 it looks like, if they're...
Yeah, if they're using
yeah.
them correctly.
It
they
looks like that.
aren't.
Yeah... No.
He's writing.
It's writing, yeah.
We need to fix that.
Should I tell them to...
Yeah, that would be amazing. Oh, I can't read it. Oh, Hercule! Antoine! Thanks for tuning in. Sorry if you tried earlier when we had some problems with the stream, but we're now live from the European Championship of Premodern from Tempestor, Madrid. And right now it's round 2, not round 1. Sorry, I need to update that. And we can see the 2 local players playing Sly versus Landstill, classic matchup. And and we also have the Stark, not Tony Stark and not Arya Stark, but Martin Stark.
Hello Martin.
Coming in, local player from Stockholm, Sweden. At least he plays once a year. Vanilla Lotion is now following. Thank you very much for the follow.
Marcel from Germany has
And
tuned in.
Twiddle.
Hi Marcel.
Twiddle is Mark Lenigra.
Hi Mark.
Not Marcel.
Yo, but Marcel too.
Oh, Marcel's
Yeah,
there as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Hello, nice. We have a crew here now. After the... Oh, Brooke, thank you very much for the follow. You get a heart there from the small green wizard.
Oops,
Oh,
here's the circle red.
Yeah, response fire blast.
Circle red is like, it's the best, in my opinion. The best...
No, but you can't win against it.
Curse Scroll is the only out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Circle Red is extra nice if your opponent has Sulfuric Vortex, because then you don't actually need another win con. It will just backfire.
But no, you can't gain life. You
Yeah.
can still prevent
Yeah.
damage.
But the Sly player will take 2 a turn, so...
Yeah. So you get the
Yeah.
win con.
Yeah.
Oh. Anarchy. Yeah, that's a card.
Yeah, Anarchy is... I would run it in my Sly, like a couple. You cannot run too many because they're a bit clunky, but sure, that's an answer. But I mean, you only need to counter that.
Yeah, he's
in
a
that
very
case.
beautiful
Yeah.
Landstill back here. And the Sly player packs it up. And
No
we
problem finishing up.
and
It's 1 and 1.
George gets 1. Oh, we had some. I need to fix
Up a little bit the volume.
volume. Oh,
Just a little bit.
sure. First, I'm going to try to fix the focus. There, we have that. Apply, done. Volume up. Yeah, I see. Oh, I have no idea. Sorry if I turned it up too much, but too fast, because that was for some reason the volume had volume meter was pushed down very much.
Does it sound okay now?
It should.
Stream? Yeah, you have to shout otherwise.
We hear the stream here on the phone. How many survivals are there?
We haven't had time really to go through the decks. We will do
No.
that
Between
soonish.
to round 3.
Should we try to get up these decks now while I'm shuffling up?
Don't get your hopes up too much.
We'll give it a try. So we have like picks all decks, but we haven't really set it up yet. And we had also some late registrations, so that was some hassle with getting all the deck lists in time as well. But we should eventually be able to provide deck lists with the matchups and do some kind of meta game breakdown as well. But just from what I've seen so far, it's a very varied, nice meta. You have some different aggro decks, you have a bunch of combo, survival decks, a few different I've seen, and yeah, control decks. Who's better at tech, Drunk Gordon or Hungover Gordon? I think Drunk Gordon is more forgiving if it's not perfect.
Yes.
And that might be a good thing.
Let's see if Martin has been able to send me some decks. And if the internet works. Spain has a better connection than Italy so far.
You should add like a internet-o-meter as well, where you can see how good the connection is alongside the beer-o-meter.
Next time. I don't have anything here from Martin. Let's see if I still open here. Nope.
Okay, so then I'll try to send it again. Then
Email it.
probably it was too heavy for the internet to send.
Yeah, you tried to do it in a very strange way, so...
Yeah, I had a reason for that, but let's not bore the stream with that.
Sorry, I need to... Just leave the decks. Don't care about the decks. Do commentary on the matchup. I really need to fix one thing.
Okay.
So, put your computer down and commentate on the matchup.
As soon as they start. So they're shuffling up here, or rather looking at their hands for the third and last game in this feature match of the second round. And for those of you who just tune in, it's the European Championships in Premodern. And we have here to the right Jose playing mono red slide deck versus Georgia with a blue-white landstill deck. And the slide deck took the first game, and then the landstill deck took the second one after boarding. And as I commented earlier, I think this matchup gets significantly better for the control deck after boarding, because you have blue blast and in this case circle of protection red, which is really, really good. And we can see that George actually has the circle in his hand. So I'm sure that he is pretty happy with his hand. I think this is the second mulligan, I think, for the slide deck. So already looking kind of grim for the slide player here, but let's see what happens. And we're doing this at Tempest store, big gaming store in the heart of Madrid. And we have a pretty strong showing from the local players, because there's a pretty vibrant Premodern scene here in Madrid. What format, someone asked, and this is Premodern. It's cards from 95 to 2003, basically 4th edition through Scourge, and you can read more about the format at premodernmagic.com. This slide player starts off with a fetch land. And if you're not super familiar with slide deck, you might be a bit confused why they run fetch lands, because it's mono red, but it's basically to fill the graveyard for Grim Lava Monster, or sometimes also for Barbarian Ring. Thanks, Martin. Put the link there in the chat as well. And Sly starts off, with the Jackal Pup. This 2/1 creature that whenever it takes damage, its controller gets that much damage himself, but it faces a Source of Plowshares. But there's another pup, and there's a Curse Scroll. And Curse Scroll is actually really key here, if he wants to have a chance even of beating the Circle of Protection Red, which is coming down pretty soon. But he also has a Powder Keg, which is kind of harsh, because that means he can blow up both the pup and the Curse Scroll. So this game should actually be pretty much over, if you ask me, already. Because the slide player is down basically to just a couple of cards in hand, and he will have to face the Circle Red with no threats. There goes the Powder Keg, and here comes the Circle, and it looks to be like a nice beta Circle. Pretty blinged out deck, the blue-white one. Lands in front indeed. Did you fix the problem?
Yeah, the problem was I needed a painkiller to be able to survive this.
And did you get one?
I got 2.
Perfect. So you had 2 coffees, 2 beers, and 2 painkillers.
Yes.
That should do it, no?
I hope so. Because my head is hurting like hell, my stomach wants to throw up, and everything that's good. Okay, so how is it going here in the matchup?
It's looking pretty grim for slide player, but as there is a Circle of Protection Red in play,
but
he has a second Curse Scroll now. The first one got blown up by the Powder Keg, but given that he has a second one, I mean, he has a fighting chance at least.
Yeah,
but
Majority is still on 17.
yeah, 17 lives, so that's going to be a grind. And he doesn't even have a third mana source, so...
Oh. But Martin in the chat, you are very, very wrong. So I need to point that out. It used to be the correct way to play. No, it was never the correct way to play. Even in the alpha rulebook, it doesn't show that way. It shows lands and creatures.
So you're discussing the lands in front.
Yeah, because that's just wrong.
Have it.
And it has always been. And it's also illegal on stream.
Illegal on stream.
Yeah, like for real, it is a rule. If you follow Wizards of the Coast. I thought the camera froze, but they're just very still. But yeah, they have a rule. If you play on stream, you can't play lands in front.
Okay. But we allow it because we are so nice. And the Barbarian Ring got wastelanded, but here comes a mountain as a third reliable mana source. So now he can start curse scrolling, but he has a bunch of cards in his hand, so I'm not sure how effective that would be. I think George was considering like attacking with Fair Conclave, but it's not possible through the Lava Mancer.
Oh, thank you, Twiddle! You are now the top donor in the Struggle Survival.
$42.
Nice! I think I can read it. In the struggle for survival, the fittest win out at the expense of their rivals because they succeed in adapting themselves best to their environment. And that is not playing Sly. Thank you so much, Twiddle! You are both the latest donor and the top donor, and...
After this round is the lunch break.
Yeah, we do 45 minutes lunch break.
Okay, so we'll have a lunch break as
yeah,
well.
is that good?
Oh.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, Itarim, that rule with on stream is actually like only 2 years old or something like that.
Just to
Yeah,
clarify.
sorry, yes, I am 10 minutes for the end of the round. So it's 15 minutes.
What a regular good player play upside down. That's just evil.
So 2 o'clock. Okay. So I do a shout out. Yeah. I move over here. It's in.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. Now I even have real painkillers. This stream will be better soon. How do Brian Weissman play? That is worse. My stream chat is very small. But the card, yeah, they are easier to read for the opponents. Whew. Okay, he needs to go down on cards here. What just... Oh. Oh! That was such an amazing play!
What happened?
Oh, it's... I just saw Jose draw a bunch of cards, and I'm like, but he doesn't have card advantage. How? So how did...
With Landstill?
Yes!
But to...
George played
did he break
Landstill and break it himself.
How did he break it?
Probably with Blast.
Okay.
So Jose got to draw cards, so he can't use the scroll.
Okay. That's interesting.
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
someone play a Landstill to break it yourself?
No, not because of that reason, to fill up the opponent's hand. Okay, so curse scroll here, and he has pretty much a stacked hand, so we don't know what is said, but
probably
not Fireblast because it didn't change the life totals.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hand is stacked with like burn spells.
He should just fire everything off as fast as he can, so he can start to
Yeah,
scroll.
so he can start scrolling. But he has a long way to go with 17 life for George.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that George can't really attack with his conclave because he has well, he risks then the curse flow. Maybe he can do it, but
he should do
yeah,
it right now.
yeah, he should do it, but there's a risk.
He has another threat. Okay,
Yeah,
now
here comes the lava monster. He should probably counter that because it's good versus the conclave. Depending on like how many counters and so on.
Kicker9, thank you very much for the follow. And as chat is saying, yeah, Brian plays everything in order. That's very strange. That's for real strange, not quasi strange.
But I just for fun I saw like an anarchy flickering there when he shuffled his deck. Jose previously when he fetched, so he has anarchy in the deck.
Yeah, because
so
that's
I don't know how
Seal
many.
of Cleansing kicking the scroll off the table, and he's still at 17.
The problem is, of course, that the only thing that he really needs to counter is anarchy.
And scroll. Maybe.
Yeah, and scroll. Zero cleansing there for scroll is, of course, totally wrecking because now he doesn't even have a probability of dealing
also
damage.
The standstill play to make scroll not usable is also a removal of some sort.
Here comes the Wrath of God, number 2 for the Lava Masters, and I saw that he drew a Decree of Justice, so...
Oh, now this game should be over quite
I guess,
quickly.
like, next
that was
turn
a
or
meddling
so...
mage as well, I think.
In his hand?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so, it's an Absorb.
Oh, it's an Absorb.
Yeah, it's an
it
Absorb,
goes to
Counterspell, Mana Leak, and another Circle Red. So perhaps he should do, I don't know. Yeah, he could do... I think Soldiers is maybe better because you could Fire Blast the Angels with if you do Angels of the Decree.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's in no hurry. He can just also like wait a little bit until there's even more mana because there's no pressure happening.
Yeah, because he needs to have some mana up for the circle.
Yeah.
But he has 17 life, so he can actually like keep 2 mana or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
basically.
It's pretty safe.
I think I saw an Anarchy in Jose's hand, but I mean, there are counters to stop it.
He's
so.
going on the offensive with his creature lands
is
now.
Is Manland attack? No, I think Angels.
Yeah. No, that's attack for...
No, I think he's doing a Decree, but...
He's making an Angel. That's...
I think that's
okay.
a bit weird because you can just be burnt out very easily. Is it one? No, he must make Soldier. A Soldier is it's better to make Soldiers.
Here we have
the
upside down guy being talked about in chat again. But yeah, like using modern ugly lands and in front is probably just to piss off the opponent.
And
I kind of like it, just because of that. Sorry.
And different versions of Grim Lava Monster to...
Yeah, he had a modern... But I also play modern frame board cards in my deck. 4 of them.
Here we have some Soldiers and a Mishra's Factory on the attack, and an Incinerate on the Mishra's Factories on the stack, and he chooses to counterspell it. Okay. Just wants to finish, I guess, in time too, because there's not too much time left on the round. So I think that's sensible as long as he keeps like one hour counter for surprise. Here comes another Incinerate though. Yeah.
Perfect. That's fixed. Yeah,
so slide player at 16, and we have another Mishra and Conclave. So I mean, it's if you attack with everything, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage a turn. It's like a 3-turn clock.
It's so pleasant to see those mountains being overkilled.
It's really a difference here in the pimp level, so to speak, because the blue white deck is very pleasing.
Very nice. Yeah. He likes signs, I can see that player. Okay, the top bar there, maybe I need to redesign it. The 1-0 is the records in the tournament, because you want to have the record of a player.
It's not super clear, I can confirm.
Yeah, and then you have winning lights, because I checked some stream like Channel Fireballs and Wizards of the Coast. They usually have just something like this for showing a win, and have the records like that. So
You could
I
write
went
maybe
for
match record or something like that to explain the.
that's probably not going to happen, but let's see what. But yeah, this was after actual research how to do it. The drunk meter, usually we stream old school, like older school than this, 93, 94, and then we kind of drink a lot. So
You drink a lot.
Yeah, and I also tell my co-conspirators, Beebser, thank you very much for the follow, to drink with me. So we have a drunk meter for the commentators to see how drunk they are. But as we are in a store in Spain where it's illegal to drink.
Really? Did you say that?
Yes, it's if the police would come in and see people drinking, they would be, as he said, fucked.
That would make for a good
Pickleack.
stream, though.
Yeah, Pickleack, thank you for a follow. So
This is
I'm
just
not-
soda.
exactly. I'll have a Fanta and a Coca-Cola. I'm having breakfast.
Anarchy resolved. But at this point, the sniper is
Twiddle,
very much.
did you really think I wouldn't even try? Oh, there's a police in Madrid. Me and Martin saw 6 or 7 police cars doing like a raid in a house with the shield and everything, just running in a line
That was
into a house.
Pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was.
No, yesterday, yeah.
That was yesterday.
And that was like 12 o'clock, like in the
Yeah,
like
middle
lunchtime.
of the
So
day.
yeah,
Lunchtime, not here.
not here, breakfast time. Yeah.
Oh, so Pickleack, you're actually building some decks. What decks? What decks are you building, and where are you from? Maybe we can help getting you set up with a nice community that plays. Yeah, it's a very amazing format. I remember, Twiddle, when we first talked about this, and you showed me the website you put up for your throwback format and such. Isn't it very fun that this is now like a thing, and it's being played all over the world? Yeah, there's also you can play Premodern on Skype if you don't have a local community. That's actually very, very cool.
Yeah.
And
There's a dedicated Facebook group for that. If you're on Facebook, it's called Premodern Online Play.
I'll try to link it.
You can also link the social page where it's linked.
Yeah.
premodernmagic.com/social, because there are links to all the like Facebook groups and other social media.
Yep. So
Thanks.
here is a link to the Facebook page, and for those who are new to Premodern or don't know, and there we have
There
a
was the
win.
handshake, a pretty comfortable win for
you find a lot of
Georgia
things.
with the Blue White Land still deck versus Sly.
Oxford, UK. I don't know where Brian is from. We have a UK player here tonight, or today, to play here in the championship. There are a couple of UK players, but I don't know exactly where they live. They're mostly based in London.
So now there's a 45-minute lunch break. So round 3 will start at 2 o'clock.
So 2 o'clock will be the next round in
Yeah,
40
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
So-
We will try to fix some decks and such, but so we can talk about them. Because we should have lunch as well.
Yeah, we should grab something to eat, and I need to go get something from the apartment.
So if you grab food and come back,
Sure.
I don't know what the plan is for food.
Some sandwich or something.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. You keep the stream alive, or do
I'll,
you
keep,
want to-
I'll
Okay.
keep the stream alive.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to show you all the decks.
Yeah. That's nice.
now.
And make a little list with like archetype.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Probably
Because
not.
then we can do a breakdown.
Yeah, probably not. Not when you're alone fixing the tech, commentating in the chat, and doing the decks.
If you're opening the decks.
Yeah, no, Martin.
We do it later then.
Yes.
Okay.
But you fix some food.
Catch you later.
And it's not 32 players, it's 28, I think. Is that correct, Martin?
Yeah, 28 players.
So let's... we're still doing 6 rounds because we want a lot of magic. The format getting stale. Yeah, like 93-94 has even fewer cards. That's 1,000 cards. It's even below 1,000 cards. And that format is not getting stale, kind of. But like there's like over 50 types of decks you can play in that format. So here in Premodern, with this huge card pool, it's hard to see it actually becoming stale. And the meta always shifts. Like now, Devour combo like popped up, so everyone will bring like null rods and things, which will make Mud a worse deck, and that will make other decks better. And it just goes in a never-ending stream of metagaming. That's actually like usually how it works. 4 Mox Diamonds. I talked earlier. Now my deck is... Let's see here. Ah. I talked earlier that the deck, my pet deck, which I brewed on for quite some time, and at last is playable after an unrestriction, is probably one of the more expensive decks in the format. And that is because it is the Panda Burst deck. And yeah, these cards are not, and yeah, we have a Modern Frame card here. I said I'll play 4 Modern Frame cards. It's mostly because the mana base, and not fetches and things like that, but Ancient Tomb is a bit, not too much. But soon we go here and then we see, okay, this is a pretty expensive card now. And we have the 4 Mox Diamonds, as said. And that's not enough, because then we have like this second more expensive card. Like 4 of these and 4 Mox Diamonds, and the deck is horribly expensive straight away. Yeah, like Legacy and Modern, of course, gets new cards which make them less stale. Noziane, thank you for the follow. Please butcher me in chat if you think I mispronounced your name, which I probably did. But yeah, like combo-ish decks, you need probably Serial Traders or Mox Diamond if you don't want to play the more classic Reanimator and things like that. Yep, that's expensive, but still, Premodern is a very cheap format because there's not that many expensive cards. There are like Survival of the Fittest, Serial Traders, Mox Diamond, and Chaos Cradle, Sarah Sanctum. But after that, it really drops down, and most other cards are quite cheap. Nozione. Nozioni. Is it Italian? I'm trying to do it the Italian way. Landstill is pretty cheap. Yeah, it is very cheap. Comta, thank you also for the follow. Madness is probably now, after Frantic Search got unrestricted, it closes up to become a tier, at least tier 1.5, maybe tier 1, but it has not been. It's not one of the greatest decks in the format. It's not even close. But it's a very, very fun deck. Perfect hand movement. I try. Let's see, we're here. Official Liberal Proxy. Sure, proxies can help getting new players. Me, I would actually recommend against it, because what we've seen when we allow proxies has been the players become more fleeting. They try it out, start, but you don't get those who really love the format and buys into it. So then I think it's even better to have multiple decks yourself and lend. Ah, great fun. Of course you did, Mark. I should have known that. Okay, so let's see if Martin succeeded in sending me the decks. Because we do... I don't know if there's a Goblin deck. That's the thing I'm actually going to try to check now. Because there's a special like registration when we do the Premodern tournaments because of the site premodernmagic.com's interface where you can build decks. There's actually a deck builder there that will also tell you if it's legal or not. Then when we have tournaments, you can register your deck through the deck builder, so we get images of the decks so we can show you guys. And also see the meta breakdown and things like that. So I'm downloading the decks right now to see if I can show you a bunch. So that would be fun to have a look at the metagame on what we actually have here. Oh, that's not the way to do it. There. Okay, here we have two files. Extract, because why couldn't Martin send them in a good way? Here, you want the camera?
Ah, yes.
I'm just going to do...
we are going to start
yeah. We'll do it
to
after.
have the lunch, and after that, going to shut some awesome video.
Perfect. Okay, here's a couple of decks. Oh, with names. Nice. And let's see. Here's some more decks. Sorry that I don't talk to you. Trying to fix like both the tech and you and everything is a bit harder than I want. Oh, maybe I should. I think my painkillers are starting to work, so I'm feeling better now. But chat, what do you want me to talk about? Me fixing the decks so I can show you? Does that seem like the best idea? Oh, that's a few. Let's see here. Let's see. I have this. Now, okay. Now you can't see me. Why not? That was strange. Let's see what we can do here. We will not stream tomorrow, sadly. Image slideshow. Why? Add source. Always play. No. Automatic. No, one. Add directory. Select folder. Okay. Oh, here we have decks. I know you can't see me. I don't know why, but and the decks become very big. Okay, let's do it guerrilla style. Cause yeah, let's do something like this maybe. If we do it studio, yeah. Oh, is that the whole sideboard? No. Why isn't the sideboard showing? That's strange. Okay. I'll just try one more here. I want you to see me as well. It's become so unpersonal, or mostly I'm just a camera whore.
We have the tokens.
Oh, that's perfect. I want to show them. Put the set here, and I'll show them later on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big Pauper fan. I think Premodern is like a better Pauper because it's a cheap, easy format to get into. Okay, let's do like that. Perfect. Can I keep them to show later on?
Yes.
Because we're going through the decks soon. Oh, these are. You're going to see a treat later on. Okay, I'll sit here. I need to fix one more technical thing. This was the plan, but as we had some issues, we couldn't fix this before. Okay. So, please don't die on me now, program. Are we still streaming? Exactly. If we're still streaming and you can hear me, oh, possible, perfect. Because the program kind of crashed in the settings menu, so because I need to fix a setting so I can change the decks that's being shown here. But yeah, like Premodern is yeah, for now. It's a very cheap format, most decks. Not all decks, but most decks. And, okay, I'm going to try this again, even though it's a bit... Okay, let's see what... Okay, they're perfect. Maybe I can show the decks soon. As we said, there's some more expensive... decks as well, but you can have these very cheap decks as well, and then why play Pauper when you can play Premodern? I think you play both.
Yeah.
You want to join me here on stream and talk a bit? I need to fix a tech thing, so I'll invite a guest commentator so you in chat are not bored out, because here we have Francisco.
Yes.
I'll do like this so you are the one being on
Hello.
cam. And who are you? Tell the stream who are you? What do you do?
I'm Francisco Cumplido. I'm the owner of Madrid Premodern League. And then I made a league here in Madrid. And it's kind incredible. Just we have like 20 players every tournament.
20 players?
Around 20 players.
How often do you play?
I often play every
Do you
month.
play once every month or every week?
Once a month.
But that's very, very good. Okay, next slide. Previous slide. Done. I'm trying to fix so we can show a couple of nice decks. But so the community here in Madrid is very big.
Yes.
You're around 40 players, 30, 40, do you think?
I think the field, so the field community here in Madrid is around 40 players.
That's very much.
Around 20 are always come.
And Francisco here is also the one who's made it possible to have it here in Spain, the European Championship. So this this is the guy to thanks for us being able to do this. Why is the camera so bright, though?
If the chat has any question,
Figure something is
show the
strange.
tokens.
Yeah.
You have the tokens there.
There we have. So, Francisco, tell us, show the camera the tokens.
Now first,
And
I think the goblin one.
oh, that's a very cool. So these tokens are made specially for this event.
Yes. An artist from Guadalajara called Lucia made all the tokens. And the playmat is made by Carlos Saboya, who is an artist from Guadalajara too.
Yeah, you said words that I don't understand.
Guadalajara is a city in Spain.
I was like, okay, now it's Spanish words. Okay. But, yeah.
Here's the soldier token. It reminds me of somebody.
I'm long and tall. Is it me? No.
No. Do you remember Don Quixote?
Yeah. And he's from Madrid.
No, Don
Or-
Quixote is from La Mancha.
Okay, but it has something to do with Madrid. There's Don Quixote things everywhere. In
Madrid is a strange thing between Castilla and it's really it's something.
So,
Now the squirrel token.
Bibsy, I will answer your question soon when I fix this. So, 4 different tokens.
Yes. Now the zombie is the last one. Top 8 players will get the full set.
So they will.
For each one.
How many? How many do they get of each? One each.
one
Each.
each.
A full set.
A full
Oh.
set of tokens.
No sapling tokens we have here in chat. I would have loved the sapling token,
Yeah,
but you can't get it all.
it was a nice idea, but I liked much the zombie token.
What in
Yeah.
Premodern makes zombies? Yeah, zombie infestation,
Zombie
of
infestation,
course.
of course.
One of the coolest cards there is.
I play an Echory deck.
Oh,
with zombie
nice.
infestation. Wow.
Okay, now I have, I think also, so... No? Wait.
Sarcomancy too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sarcomancy is a token, not a creature.
The mono black aggro deck.
Why is this? Sorry guys that it takes longer, but it's better that I was just talk instead of we're
just
turning
chatting,
off
just
the
chatting
stream.
with the
'Cause
chat.
We have a question here in chat if anyone has tried Storm now when Bargain is banned.
I think Storm is dead.
You think Storm is dead?
Yeah.
Like completely like no, never ever.
I didn't see any list,
Uh,
but I don't think that any people has tried Doomsday.
yeah, Doomsday is a
Yeah.
deck you can play actually. Okay, does that work? Push too high. Oh, done. Oh, let's see. God damn it, it doesn't work. Let's do like this. There is actually a Storm deck, I think. Me and Martin has brewed a bit. He's brewed on in his chamber, and I have brewed a bit as well. Now the program has freezed again, so. And that is. Okay.
Rotloom Reanimator also makes zombie, but not sure if anyone plays that.
Yeah, so the table flip goes over and over again. That was not the plan.
Change the Karen. Show us.
There we have us again. I'm taking the time to try to fix these things now when there's no game.
We are in the break, in the lunch break.
But yeah, the storm deck we've tried out is a frantic search storm with Helm of Awakening and Sapphire Medallion to make it cheaper, so it makes mana, and then you try to just go off by that
like
and then brain
familiar
freeze.
deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I've thought about a kind of big mana spelly combo with mana flare. Mana flare.
Oh, you tried that?
No, I've thought about making a deck list, but I haven't enough time to make it.
Ah, sadly. Sorry,
But
no.
I thought about Curing Wish, that kind of things, and Stormy too. It's like Stormy with a mana flare, turnabout.
Yeah, exactly. But does it work without having high tide?
It's more like High Tide than High Tide is, because you cannot play High Tide. Then I think it does work, but I haven't tried it.
Show hide. Let's see. Because it's 3 mana instead of 1. We have here. No, Seb is sadly not here. And if he was here, I would have made him commentating with me and let Martin play. But sadly, he couldn't come. He's this family man who never travels with me. It's very, very bad of him, I would say.
Yeah, it's cool.
And we have here a beer. Sorry about that.
No, it's just a Coca-Cola.
It's just a red
Just
can,
a Coke.
so it's
just
a Coke. But frame drops. Please also tell me if the stream is going if it's bad or not. I haven't checked actually the internet connection. I just took for granted that Spain is better than Italy when it comes to internet, and hope for the best. Can we talk some shit about the Italians? Just because it's fun. Is Spain better?
Spanish between Italian and Spanish, I think, is good relationship. Spain in general hates another countries.
Like,
it's lagging.
Yeah, it says we have some frame drops. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the
and that's
chat.
This is the back. The tokens.
Ah, now I can show the decks. Now the deck showing is minor frame drops. It's okay. Okay, thank you. I will not try to fix anything because last time we tried to fix something, we lost like 20 minutes on round 2 because the cameras and everything went down.
I have no idea about a thing.
Yeah, there's always problems streaming because if you don't have like the very expensive professional stuff, if you need to travel with the things, set up it every time, use webcams that aren't made for like real streaming with multiple setups, it is unstable to say the least. But here in the store you have an amazing like foundation for great streaming. So shouldn't you start to stream the monthly Premodern games?
Miguel, which is the other part of Madrid Premodern, wanted to stream the finals next year, but it's only in our heads and how we can develop it properly. So my opinion is to make things the best as possible. So if I do I think in a bad way, better not to do it. So it's my point of view.
I think so as well. Like most people who have tuned in on Wak-Wak streams before, I am a bit of a perfectionist.
Yeah, making mistakes is full human.
Yeah, it is. But you like you want to do like having this stream. I don't want to set up just the camera and stream.
It's more like the camera.
Commentators, having the whole setup here with the chat, and it's important.
Yeah, and also the people who are watching it realizes what happens every time on the stream.
And like it's you guys who makes the stream a good stream. It's not us sitting here and being lazy.
It's only make the match and well the people realizes what is happening. It's more like that, I know, but it's a work. It's a work. Nah, I don't think I couldn't do it, but I try to stream the finals.
Yeah, we'll hope it. But I'm also saying okay, now I'll try to pronounce it for real. Bessier. Monthly games would be amazing. Like to get monthly Premodern matches would be super nice.
Monthly Premodern.
As you play monthly, stream it.
Yeah, play. If I stream it, I cannot play.
Do you need to play as well?
I wanna play.
Yeah. Okay. Okay then. Let's see. Can I zoom in? Yay! That's better. Then you can see us. Zoomed in a bit. You need to go. You can go.
No. I can wait until. I need my lunch break, but I can wait.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't show the back side. So, as said, special made tokens for this. The European Championship, Tempest Store Madrid here. Which also is, I really need to thank Tempest Store for hosting this. I've actually never been to a better... This seems like a shameless plug, but I've actually never been to a better Magic store. Like, the venue is not central, but if you're here, it's very high up to roof, there's a lot of air, it's good air conditioning, there's big windows so the light comes in.
I like this store to play too much. It's really, really a good place.
Yeah, because I would say most stores I've been to are cellars. Like,
yeah, it's like a...
You get the cheapest venue ever.
It's like a dungeons.
Exactly. Always. And then you come here and like, whoa, this is a nice place to just be at. I like it very much.
In summer is really cool because there is a huge air conditioner. There we don't have any heat here. What happened?
Apparently this can come off. Okay, there we go. Maybe I can...
Now what time is it?
It's 10 to game.
Okay, only 10 minutes for the third round.
But that's okay.
Okay, Gordon,
okay,
what's your bet about the winner?
The winner, yeah, we had a discussion about that both yesterday and today. The laziest caster pose ever. Come on. No. I'll show you my earlier pose. Click. So let's make it even better. This is how you stream. No, but I'm not even drunk because it's illegal to drink beer at the store or alcohol. So no. But the drunk meter is still at 3. I don't know why, because I just drink Coke. Näcken. I don't know who you are. Could it be Björn Jonny? Maybe? No? Oh no.
Maybe it's Swedish.
It looks. The name looks Swedish.
Yeah, it's Swedish.
Yeah, I was going to answer your question. The deck
Okay.
who will win. A lot of people say Devourer will win because Devourer combo is
The ball combo is a
very
really
good
good deck.
It's like if there was a watch list.
My
That's-
bet is on survival.
Yeah, because in Madrid many people
Madrid
play survival.
is survival world. Madrid is survival world.
So Twiddle, are you still there, Mark? Did you hear that? You need to come to Madrid and play because here everyone plays survival.
No, everyone not, but
no, but
it's really strong here.
because you know Twiddle in the chat he owns the original artwork and is probably the biggest survival like fan in the world.
He's a true survivor.
Yeah, he is. And that's the guy who top donor in here. 42, the meaning of life. So he donated the meaning of life amount of money with the quote from Survival of the Fittest. Like, yeah.
Hey, I think he's the fittest one.
There is no watch list, but it's called Devourer. You're correct.
Oof, I think.
But no, I don't think
I
Devourer...
think Tinker is really strong.
Yeah, but Tinker is also a very fun card to let people brew with. Because before someone came up with Devourer, Tinker was not broken.
My face about Tudors is... Oh,
Ah, you're not a
Tudor,
two.
yeah.
Do you play EDH? Commander? Yeah.
So, also, survival is... I don't like survival for this.
Yeah, I can see that. I think maybe Devourer is too strong, but I'm not sure. I just think people need to realize it's one of the top decks and have a good plan against it. Because if you have a plan against it, then you can win. Like there is one. This is super secret tech. I maybe the Gothenburg crew who came up with survival will be mad, and if I say no. Actually, Arvid said I can say this on stream. No. Devourer. In the Swedish Nationals when he won, multiple times, it even happened on stream, people who played against Devourer combo, and when they showed the sideboard and sideboarded, they didn't bring in one card that is almost like a win.
What card is
Because no one thinks about it.
it? What card is it?
Engineered Plague. Because that's against
Yeah.
goblins and merfolks and whatnot.
Yeah, but I told
Yeah.
people Engineer Play is really good against the Bauer. You say the Bauer and that's it.
Yeah, it's a construct. Yes. So
Yeah, it's a
people know.
construct, yeah.
So if you play that, because
Devour.
Devour is a 1/1,
Yeah.
it can never activate in response because
No,
it dies. It's never there.
It's a state-based effect.
Exactly.
So it enters the battlefield, then dies.
Yeah, and you can't
cannot-
respond. So if that's in play, the Devourer play can't go off. Not with Fling, not with Alter. Like you don't take the win con. You just make it so he can't play
Yeah.
Devourer. And that's and multiple people did not board it in because if you don't know it, it seems wrong because it's supposed to be against tribal
I thought
decks,
about
elves and goblins. But
I thought about Annual also to be against the Devour combo, but it cannot counter Tinker.
no, but you can.
But
what
most of
what
the
can
deck-
you tinker for?
Yeah, but most of the deck you can counter it with 1 mana.
Yeah, and all is good. But
And so,
That is my. I want to say that Landstill will win this tournament. I don't actually believe it myself,
I don't think so.
but I think it's time for a real control deck to win.
Here in Spanish Nationals was the most played deck, and no one reached top 8.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't even believe it myself that it will win. But I would like it to win. I do not want the combo deck to win. Because
Yeah,
it's been a lot of
that's
combo.
I think they will win. That's survival. And that's the other deck. I think I want to win. That's Slight Burn.
Oh. Yeah, I don't like Sly at all. I think any format where Sly is top tier is a bad format. Burn is just a horrible piece of shit that should not exist.
No, man, no.
But other than that, yeah, sure.
No.
But I think something else that can win. I talked to Martin about it. Full English breakfast survival is kind of like,
That's the most combo-ish.
yeah, and it
One.
is done so well.
I hate Bullrat Save Shifter.
It's such a fun card. It's
No,
such a
it's just-
strange,
I
beautiful card that just.
I hate it. I hate
Do you hate it as much as I hate Burn?
Yeah. I hate it.
But yeah, so that's one deck I think. I would like to see Stiflenaut win.
Stefan,
I think that's a fun deck. You can play in many
yeah,
different
it
ways.
made the finals in
And
the Spanish Nationals.
oh yeah, you won.
Made the finals.
Oh, nice.
Only lost against Survival deck.
Oh, food. Thank you. Det är inte så att du råkar köpa något sånt här också?
Nej.
Det löser vi sen. Okay, I'm going to say thank you, Francisco,
Thank you,
both
Gordon.
for joining me here and also for fixing all of this. This is the guy to thank for everything that happens today. This guy is a hero. Yesterday he fixed so we went to a brewery with the best
Yeah.
barbecue I've eaten in my life, good beer, and like also.
I want to say something.
Odyssey
That's the first time I've spent here. So I spent there, and that was incredible.
Yes.
I taste the ribs there for the first time. I think I was incredible.
Yeah. So if you're ever in Madrid, I would say go to Mad Brewing. And I think it's mad for Madrid, not
Yeah.
mad as
Not for-
mad. But yeah, like I can't recommend it enough. I really love that
Incredible.
place. And yeah, you
Maybe
fix it
maybe
all.
Madrid Premodern will summer tournament there.
I think they actually had a room where we could have a
We
tournament.
thought about it, and I liked it. They are too much.
If there's ever a tournament there, I promise you, I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll fly down straight away. So,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Stream, I will get Martin back here and see
No,
if we
we put
take
the
5
finish.
minutes break for food and see when the games go on. But for a 5-minute break, chat, we will be back very, very soon so I can eat my sandwich.
Yeah, I gotta eat.
You're gonna eat it?
That's right,
Yes. Because even though we're streamers, we also need to eat. I hope that's okay with everyone. Let's do like this. See if... Oh, what happens here? Mukbang stream. I've never done a mukbang. Maybe. No. I just need to chillax a bit. Now we didn't go through the decks but we will, because now it's all set up. Mukbang stream. I didn't have the time to eat. I needed to fix some other things. Oh, that's okay. So right now I'm telling Martin to promote the stream. Then I will try to get him to go and buy a bottle of wine. And see if we can get this drunk meter up. Ah, Guillaume, thank you for tuning in on the stream. And thank you for yesterday for joining. Very, very fun to have you join the crew. We just talked about Mad Brewing before the small break. And yesterday's thing there, it was If people think this is horrible that we stream, just say so, and I'll do a 5-minute break again. Because most people haven't, or most people have arrived, but not everyone. So round 3 should start in maybe 15 minutes or so. Brazil is tuning in as well. Nice. Do you have a great Premodern community over there in Brazil? Because that has seemed to be like the biggest problem for some people who like the format. It's to find a community to play. But if you go on the internet and just say, I want to play, it usually comes up that there are communities all over. So yeah, this will be my lunch. 1 sandwich. Okay. So, as I said, round 3 will be... Oh, Denmark as well! Gallo Kings. Nice of you to tune in. Had the Danish community has really grown. It's a quite new community, isn't it? Oh, Brazil is big. How many are you, Diego? I had no idea it was played in Brazil. Itarim, you're Sweden. Someone I should know behind that name? I like that. We have many nationalities in the chat now. Any other countries? I do know we have Spanish people and Germans as well tuning in. Yeah, sorry about this. Even streamers need to eat. Yeah, Jeff, I know. Magnus, I know a lot of Magnuses, but probably that one as well. Oh, 3rd of November will be First Nationals. You're playing? What are you playing? Oh! We have the Dutch people as well. By the way, the Dutch old school crew, 93-94, one of the best old school crews in the world. They are, for real, even bigger party people than me. during play and stream?
Streaming what? Yeah, if we do just a feature match. Gordon,
Yep.
we try to pick something out of
Yeah.
like a deck. Interestedness.
I have the decks now. I don't have a good way to show them because Windows is not as good as Mac.
Should we put maybe?
Here we have. Here's a Psychotog deck
I suggest Arvid versus Julio.
versus
Table 4.
versus who?
Julio. It's Psychotog versus I think.
Blue, black, Stiflenaut.
Yeah, or actually check.
We had the blue-white round one, so
Okay.
Stiflenaut has all.
Okay.
Yep, it's Ostmacka.
So just pick a deck you like.
Stasis is a fun deck. Oh, this. Yeah.
Stasis. You can do Stasis.
What? Oh, this is
Brian.
green prison. Oh, it's Brian. Can we put Brian on stream?
Sure. Table
or-
5.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he's 2-0 as well, then probably.
No, 1-on-1.
1-1.
Yeah. But that's okay. Check
Marcos.
Marcos.
Alex Marcos.
Okay, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So prison against prison.
Yeah, is that prison really the green ones? More mid-rangey?
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
good.
okay,
That's
no.
good.
So,
We're
stream will be a Terra War Geddon deck with Cataclysms against Stasis.
Brian versus Alex.
Can you wait? Ah. Så att de sätter Brian på Tempest Store playmaten så vet vi vem som sitter var. Det är två olika playmats på feature match. Om du säger åt dem att Brian ska sitta där. Oh, the elf deck is very good. Martin has been brewing elves. The frame drops are real. Is it that horrible? For some reason, I can't change the bitrate without stopping the stream. That's... I don't know why. It's very, very strange. Just if I restart the stream... Let's see. Is the frame drops so horrible that I should try to restart the stream? Because we all know what can happen then, but if they're horrible, of course we'll try that. But first I'll try to put in the player names. It's lagging quite bad. Stream is updating like every 5 or so. Okay. I'm going to restart the stream then, guys.